Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, all praises, and all honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do root well. And as always, peace and salutations to the whole elect and the society that pushes truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm the brother Yarah from the Great Millstone branch. The Gary Camp coming at you with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And I open up with this Joshua 1:6. I was reading this chapter the other day. The spirit jumped on me to do a lesson going to courage. As you can see, and this is what the Lord commanded Joshua as Joshua was from great to lead Israel into the promised land. He commanded after Moses died, he commanded to what? To be strong and of a good courage. And as we, Lord willing, would be of the elect on our, on this journey to the kingdom, it's this type of mindset we have to have as well as we're in the midst of this high level spiritual war, which these devils going to try to make it carnal, just to lose. And in the process of all that, we got to be strong and of good courage and have trust and faith in the Lord that He's going to get us through these times. And this reminds me of that movie, The Wiz or the Wizard of Oz. You had the Tin Man, Scarecrow, but particularly the Lion. And one thing the Lion lacked, what he thought he didn't have, was courage. But as he was on that journey with Dorothy, which Dorothy was symbolic to the Holy Spirit, he realized that he had it in him the whole time. And because believe it or not, it takes courage, to stand. Scripture speak about that in the Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, to stand, in the face of our enemies. Like Elder Malcolm liked to say, putting our lives and freedom in jeopardy, right along with the lives of our family and our families as well. To tell the devil to his face, hey, what is finna come of him? Stand in the midst of our people and rebuking and showing them where they're at. In the midst of us, how stiff neck and rebellious our people are. It takes courage to do those things, man. So how much more, as we get ready to go through the straight gate, which we are already in the beginning of it, how much more as times get more and more tough, hey, we still got to be strong and trust in the Lord in the process of all that, even to the point of death. It's good to speak about that fight for the, before I get that. Go like this, crown of life. Revelations 2:10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulations 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And we got to be faithful even unto the point of death. And the Lord, He's going to give us a crown of life. And having this truth, man, we have comfort in knowing and understand what death is. Because thanks to the God of this world, through the religious system He set up, our people and the world itself has a misunderstanding of what death is. Because in reality, there's no such thing as death when you really think about it. The flesh dies, but the spirit lives forever. And knowing that gives us comfort. Knowing that the Lord can raise up the dead. Hey, that gives us comfort, man. That's the type of faith and belief we got to have in these times. And anyway, before I get started, I want to look up this word for courage. Months. It says to be strong, alert, courageous, brave, stout. To establish strength, be strong, feel strong. And that's them. Hey, and if you lack strength, if you lack courage, hey, these things you need to be praying to the Lord for. Hey, the book of James speak about that. Before I even read that, Joshua, let's get that. St. James 1 1 and 3, it says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect works, that ye may be perfect and entire and want nothing. And if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberty, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like the wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. So if you lack, if you lack certain things, that you should be praying to the Lord. You lack wisdom, you lack faith, you lack courage, you lack discipline. Hey, pray to the Lord for it and ask in faith. And don't be surprised if the Lord put you in situations to build up those attributes. Because the Lord, he's going to do that. He's going to put you in a situation where you may feel it may be unpleasant to the flesh, but hey, you realize you asked for it, and now the Lord show, hey, did you not ask for this? And he does that to build up your faith, to strengthen you, to reaffirm that, to reconfirm that he's with you. Because Satan's job is to what? To cast doubt, to worries and fears. And that's what you see even with the God of this world. You turn on this devil's, only thing they promote is what? Fear, fear, fear. It's new boogeyman. Watch out for food, this or that. This can kill you. This, that, third, new terror man, all kinds of shit. And it keeps people in a constant state of worry and fear, constant state of anxiety. No, we got this truth. The truth should comfort us and reassure us that, the Lord got us ultimately at the end of the day. To hell with this devil talking about. Because whatever you afraid of, or whatever you have fear of, you ultimately enslaved to it. It controls you. We shouldn't be fearing anything but the Lord. And before I open up with, it's a spirit. I'm going to get to that Joshua, but while it's on my mind, 1 Timothy 1:7, which this been coming out a lot lately. It says, for the Most High have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. The Lord has not given us the spirit of fear. Only thing we should be fearing is the Lord. But of power. Power of what? Death, mortal thoughts, the God of this world, the mindset of this world. We have power over that because, wow, we have this truth. Yahushua said in John 8:32, ye should know the truth, and the truth should make you free. We free from the bondage and the chains in which, the God of this world has got, on the minds of these people. The Lord has freed us from that. It says, and of love. Love of what? True love. And true love is what? It's the keeping of the commandments. Walking in the spirit. Which is much more than the technicalities of the law. You got to walk in the spirit, man. The spirit, the law of the spirit. And of a sound mind. And the word sound mind, when you go into pretty much having self-discipline. Not allowing the thoughts that come in your mind to sway you from this truth. Because the scriptures speak about that in Proverbs 3:5, and it reads, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. So we gotta acknowledge the Lord in all our ways. When we at our high, when we at our low, when we going through things, ultimately it's the Lord that's guiding us, man. It's the Lord that's put us in that situation, whatever we may be going through. But we can't be what? Verse 7, be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord and depart from evil. We can't be wise in our own eyes. We can't lean upon our own understanding of things. We got to trust the scriptures. And that's why the scriptures say what? Blessed is he that readeth. Because when you read, you're constantly occupied in these scriptures, man. And the wisdom comes when you apply what is written to your walk. That's what and believe in it. And that's where the power lies, man. But anyway, Joshua 1:6, be strong and of a good courage, for unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swore unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand nor to the left, that thou mayest prosper whatsoever thou goest. And this applies to us as well in these times, man. Applying the law, which is, having faith more importantly. Because we understand we can't keep, all the technicalities of the law. That's when faith comes in, walking in the spirit. In this grace period, man, that the Lord's given us, man. Putting off that old man, being renewed within our mind. Because like I was saying before, man, this world has taught men to be fucking effeminate, weak. Especially, Southern Kingdom, which the curses hit them heavy as far as not having no father now. So it affects a lot of the other tribes as well. But that curse really hit the tribe of Judah. and which was systematically done, because Judah being the head tribe, a lot of us, handle things based off from a woman's perspective, or from a woman mindset, which can get you killed. In the midst of war, you can't have emotional mindset. You gotta know how to, think in a time of distress, being posed, or composed in the times of distress, man. That's why I came and read that second Timothy's, man. We just read what is that word for courage. Let's go back to it again. One of the words synonyms, fortified. We have to be fortified, steadfast, strong, man. You got to be rooted. Even in the face of death, you got to keep your integrity. And if you lack, once again, if you lack these things, man, you got to pray to the Lord to give you these things, to strengthen you. It says, only be thou strong and very courageous. Oh, Slock, I'm going to jump back down. Verse 9. Joshua 1 and 9. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage? Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy power is with thee whatsoever thou goest. And we got to always remember that, man. The Lord, he's with us. The scriptures say what? He camp around those that fear him, man. And if you fear the Lord, you're doing what's required of the Lord. Hey, what's the fear? What's the worry about? Hey, the Lord got us, man. It says Psalms 27 and 14. Start at 13. I have fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord and be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. And we got to wait on the Lord. We got to have patience, which goes to what? Patience. And that's one of the attributes of the Spirit, is having patience, long suffering. And I was reading 1 Samuel, and that's something that Saul lacked. Joshua gave him a strict command, told him, hey, sit here, wait there 7 days, and I'm gonna come and let you know what you need to do. But what happened to Saul? He allowed, the incredulity of the people around him trouble him. He ended up making a hasty decision, which caused him to what? To lose the kingdom. Ultimately, lose his crown. And we want to be like that, man. Hey, we gotta have patience. We gotta have faith. We gotta wait on the Lord, man. We gotta wait on the Lord to avenge our battles, man. So just say what? The vengeance of the Lord, he shall repay, man. It's another quick precept. I think it's Psalms 31 and 24. It says, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, all ye that hope in the Lord. So hey, we got to be of good courage, man. Trust in the Lord, not doubt, man. The scriptures speak about that. Without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. I want to get this precept real quick. This is Sirach. We always bring this out 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the times of trouble. So we can't make hasty decisions, and in the times of adversity, man. No, we gotta because we're in the flesh. Things that happen, you may feel flustered or overwhelmed. Hey, that's the moment you need to, take a seat back, breathe, pray, and wait and trust in the Lord, man. And the Lord, he's going to answer you in due time. He's going to deliver you and help you in due time. And we got many accounts. Scriptures, when you jump down to verse 10, it speaks about that. Look at the generations of old and see if any ever, trust in the Lord was forsaken or forgotten, man. No, man. Or was despised. No, the Lord, hey, we gotta wait and have trust and faith in the Lord. So let's drop that real quick. Let me get this one, Isaiah 35 and 3, and it reads, strengthen ye the weak hands and confirm the feeble knees. And when we do these lessons, when we go out on the highways and hedges, start with our head apostles on down, the elders, the bishops, the elders. That's what we're doing in spirit, all the way down to the newest member, man, the youngest brother in the camp, man. When we do these lessons, and we're strengthening not only us, each other, but we strengthen the flock, those who watching. Because our people, man, we're broken, man. We're broken people, man. Jake been through hell. Hey, we've been through a lot of shit, man, in this captivity, man. And still catching hell. But the beautiful part about it, we know the reason why we catching it, and we know ultimately the Lord is going to deliver us from this. This not going to last forever, man. This punishment we're going through is only for a season. It all happened, as a punishment. It also happened for our learning as well, so we can appreciate and understand righteousness when it's all said and done, man. It says, verse 4, say to them that are of fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance, even the Most High, with a recompense. He will come and save you, and he's going to send whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Lord, named Yahweh Shai, means he saved, to come and to deliver us and to fight for us, right along with the angels. And the Lord is already doing it, man. The Lord is already making provision, for his men and for his believers. Even the few sisters, man. You may be in a jam, the Lord, he's working things out. Because Satan, I was talking to brothers the other day about this, Satan's job, what he like to do is to get you to worry about, the past, or dwell on the past, or have you worrying and afraid of what's to come in the future. No, you can't. We have no control. We can't undo the past, and you have no control of what's in the future. You have to, pretty much be in a moment, man. Look at what you can do now. Focus on the now, man. Hey, tomorrow's not promised. Hey, Yahweh Shah said that take no thought on tomorrow for, hey, what I'm gonna eat, what I'm. No, we gotta learn. Hey, we gotta trust the Lord and adapt. Remember, this is not our rest. And the Lord, he does things to keep us from being comfortable as well, man. To remind us, hey, this is not our rest. But yeah, man, hey, the Lord said, let me read that again, verse 4 again. Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. And what the scriptures say real quick. One of my other favorite scriptures, Isaiah 41, I believe. 14, and it reads, matter of fact, 13, for I, the Lord thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thy worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So the Lord said, don't fear. Fear not thy worm, and a worm is defenseless. Worm can't. Worm. When a worm come to the surface after a rainstorm, it's easy pickings for birds and prey. But the Lord told us, hey, fear not, I'm gonna protect you. I'm going to jump up to verse 10. It says, Isaiah 41 and 10, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. I will hold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. The Lord is going to strengthen us, and he's already strengthening us. That's why we're going through the hell. We're being purged, and he's strengthening us. He's conditioned us for what? The day of the battle, the day of the test, Jacob's trouble. He's conditioned us with the mindset to let everything in this world go. Not to being afraid to lose. Because it's going to say, whatsoever man lose on this side, he's going to gain 10 times more in the kingdom. And that's another thing that the God of this world like to do. They constantly put you in the fear that you're going to lose something. They threaten to take this. And people be, my 401k. And that's why the scriptures say, trust not in uncertain riches, man. Everything in this world is temporal, man. We got to put our trust and faith in the Lord, man. Even when all these things, even when society collapses, and we really going to have to step out on faith and totally just take, because it's coming to a time where we're going to have to literally make that hardcore decision. We're going to have to make a decision where you want to be comfortable and in hopes that you're going to have your life back here in Babylon, or you're going to have to step out in faith and totally detach from the system. That's the time we coming into, man. Because this devil, he ain't playing around, man. He's making haste to establish his whole NWO, man. And we got to trust and have, trust to the Lord. You know? Back in Isaiah 35:4 again, from the top says, say to them that are of fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance, even the Most High will recompense. He will come and save you. And what is said in the book of Thessalonians, seeing the righteous things for the Lord to recompense. Let me see. Man, bro. 2 Thessalonians 1:6, and it reads, seeing is a righteous thing with the Most High, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So it's a righteous thing, man, with the Lord to recompense tribulation. You know, to who's troubling us? Esau, you know, our own people, man, and these fucking heathens, man. Hey, so the Lord, the Lord, he got us, man. And real quick, I'm gonna jump up to verse 3. We are bound to thank the Most High always for you, brethren, as it is meet, because your faith groweth exceedingly, and your charity of every one of you towards each other aboundeth, so that we ourselves glory in you in the churches of the Most High for your patience and faith in all your persecution and tribulation that ye endure. And just like in times past, the churches was catching hell. Hey, same thing's gonna happen in these times. But the beautiful part about it, and the Lord's gonna lift up that standard. You know, they was able to have their way. These heathens, and right along with our people, was able to have their way with the prophets and the believers of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in times past. This time, the Lord, although someone's going to be martyrs, but a lot of us say the Lord, He ain't gonna allow you to have His way with His men and the believers no more like that. You know, it says, which is the manifest token of the righteous judgment of the Most High, that ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of the Most High, for which ye also suffer. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with His mighty angels, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who shall be punished with an everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of His power, when He shall come to be glorifying His saints, to be admiring all them that believe, because our testimony among you was believed in that day, man. You know, and the Lord is going to get the glory, man. You know, when it's all said and done, man. So I'm not gonna, do too much on it. I pray that this video is edifying, as well as exhorting through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I want to give all glory, all praises, and all honor unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Kakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do me well. And as always, peace and salutations to those who elect and the society push the truth throughout the four corners there. Shalom.